both texted each other, and I told Tom before we even walked it, I said, look, if this is what the pictures look like, as soon as
My
my,
wife
as soon
is
as my
saying
wife
yes.
sees this, we're just south of Hammond Park. We spent a lot of time in that park. We've got a dog and everything. So we were really trying to find a property in that specific area. And I had been, for that last year, looking for like 4 rent signs, and I'd text the owner and say, hey, we're not interested in renting, but would you have any interest in potentially talking about, selling the property at some point? And so anyway, we've been looking like in that specific area, and then this one came online, and same type situation. We both texted each other, and I told Tom before we even walked it, I said, look, if this is what the pictures look like, as soon as
My
my,
wife
as soon
is
as my
saying
wife
yes.
sees this, so the unit that we ended up moving into is a 4-bed, 2-bath duplex up. We became pregnant while we were living in Damon. And so like our family was growing. So we felt like we were kind of growing out of the 2-bed, 2-bath situation. It was the seller was a Marine. And so he had a VA loan on it, which I didn't even realize this, but they're actually assumable for non-veterans. And so it was a 3.5% rate. And so I think the biggest thing that you and I had talked about was just, again, is this a property, like we had to put a significant amount of money down, but we didn't have to do any rehab other than just like very simple cosmetic stuff to make that unit feel like our own and just like by our choice. But is this a property that like will cash flow once you move out? And is this a property that you feel like is going to continue to appreciate over the next 30 years? And both of those answers were yes. And so we ended up moving forward on it.
Yep.